What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. First solo-hosted match of the season, I think. Unless, there's another one we haven't shot yet, and, Tim might not show up. I don't know. I might not show up. Who knows? Anything could happen. That being said, we got a very exciting match for you today. Two 1-0 contenders, players. They did really good in their first match, and now they're here for their second match. It's Cameron Redshaw versus Alex Martinez, both 1-0, winning their rookie match at the end of last season. Now hoping to get a little bit of momentum, get a little bit of a career here. Should be an exciting match. Redshaw, we've seen perform very well in teams. Alex we'll see perform in teams later in this season. Anybody's game. Should be really exciting, but enough for me. Let's hear what the players have to say. In dem promos.
I mean, your fan and rookie of the team is here. Rookie team of the year is here.
Yeah.
Here with Alex. We're at Kingsman now. We're going against Kingsman. How are you doing?
Hello, reasons why I drink. Yeah,
is it the hair? Is that why?
No, I meant them, not you. You're fine. The other guy, the one I'm playing, he's also fine. He's really experienced. He's actually pretty good. Koho, I think, is here. He's fine. Handsome Squidward, also fine. He's doing everything. This is gonna be okay. This match, the vibe of it is gonna be really weird because it's the two bummer players of our teams. We're the members of our team that are least likely to set a house fire. So it'll probably be fine. You know what? One of us gonna get to 2-0. It'll probably be him. Not gonna lie, it's not looking great for me. But yeah, complex.
Hell yeah. Doc, good luck. You're one of my 7 favorite people in fandom. Koho, hi. It'd be a good match.
I really hate when it's we have to debut the new people in our team by not being able to help the new people in our team. That's kind of the bummer. I hate it when we have to play the recruits on the first match, but Alex is good and Spence is good. They wouldn't be here if they weren't. They're two players that I respect and like a lot, and I'm very excited to see what they do. They talk themselves down, and that's sort of your MO, but my job is to talk you all up. And so I'm just gonna say Alex is really good, and you're really good. So this match is two people who are way better than they purport themselves to be. This is gonna be a really fun, interesting match. I know that you're a little bummed about Oscars. Trust me, we're the two people who are bummed that our thing is gone. But you're gonna do fine. You got this. I believe in you. And no matter what, Kingsman get a dub on the record, I guess.
That is true.
There's make the man. Bang. Let's play.
I'm not gonna win. Neither of us are confident at all that we're gonna win, and that's gonna be what makes us good.
Let's play this thing. Oh my god.
Well, as you can see, lots of overconfidence from the people who aren't playing today, coupled with a severe lack of confidence by the two people playing. But I'll tell you this, one of you is gonna win. So think about that. Without any further ado, let's get into round one. Here's how round one is going to work. You're going to get 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. You will have 15 seconds to write down your answer on your whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down. You will put your pens down, reveal your answer, and say it aloud. Should anyone get all 10 questions correct, you would receive a bonus question. Are there any questions before we get into round number one?
How many lobsters are there in the whole world?
3 repeats and 1 challenge. Thanks for reminding me that I didn't say that. Also more than 12. Anyway, round number one, we'll start. Question number one, we'll start in the category of fandom quotes. And the question is, which MCU hero said the quote, "I could choke the life out of you and never change a shade"? A little dark. That's okay. We talk about lobster. I do like lobsters, and I've never really thought about how many there are in the world. So now I'm going to take the time to do that. I've seen at least 18. And assuming there's more than just what I've seen, I'll go 25. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Redshaw.
I don't know. I said Drax.
And Alex.
Bruce.
Bruce is correct. Bruce Banner is correct. Alex takes the 1-0 lead. As we get to question number 2, which comes in the category of DC. How does the villain Molloch die in Watchmen? I've seen this movie. It's fine. Never seen the show. Koho, backstage. Give me like a... Should I be watching the show? What's going on with the show? Okay, your camera's off. That's fine. Probably doing something else. Whatever. Guess I'm not watching the show. Okay, maybe I'll watch the show now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Alex.
Burn to death.
And Redshaw.
When in doubt, say shot.
When in doubt, shot is correct. Redshaw ties it up 1-1. There are no more perfect rounds today as we get into question number 3, which will come in the category of Alien versus Predator. It's new, it's exciting, it's hip. Everyone loves it.
Good.
Your question, an Alien versus Predator. Name one of the 2 Alien versus Predator films to feature Bill Paxton. I promise that's the last time I start off my banter for a question with a very long because I've done it 3 times now. That being said, I like this guy. Good dude. I'm just starting to be able to recognize his face in other things now that I'm watching multiple movies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Redshaw.
Aliens.
And Alex.
I also said Aliens.
Aliens is correct. The other acceptable answer was Predator 2. But both players correct. We are still tied 2-2 as we get to the 4th question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. What is the name of the song that Miguel plays for Mama Coco near the end of Coco? I'm not crying. Stop it. Don't look. Not. Stop. I'm not even crying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Alex.
Remember Me.
And Cameron.
Remember Me.
So I have to say goodbye. Remember. Yeah, that's correct. All right. Your next question will come in the category of Star Wars. Name 2 characters who have their hand or arm cut off in Revenge of the Sith. I didn't do it. I almost did it, but I won't. I've never had my hand or arm cut off, as you can see. If I did, though, I would want it to be in Revenge of the Sith.
Repeat the question.
Your question again. Name 2 characters who have their hand or arm cut off in Revenge of the Sith. I don't know what. So Star Wars has a larger universe that I haven't seen all of, and why are the Sith so mad? What do they need revenge for? 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. Right, that's another repeat. The question again. Name 2 characters who have their hand or arm cut off in Revenge of the Sith. Each player having used a repeat, this question might just last a full minute.
I think I just overthought it way too hard.
I've also been giving a little extra time since I asked for multiple answers, but we're approaching a minute here, folks. It's a very long question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I forgot where we are, so we'll start with Alex.
Dooku and Mace Windu.
And Redshaw.
Mace Windu, Count Dooku.
Both acceptable answers and correct. The other 2 options, at least the ones I counted, would have also been Anakin Skywalker and General Grievous.
I erased Anakin because I was unsure.
Fair. All right, we are tied 4-4 as we get to your next question, which comes in the category of YA. And just welcome to the new generation of fandom, folks. Who plays Jacob Black throughout the Twilight series?
Oh my god, I'm forgetting his
out
name.
in front of this. I watched all 5 of these. I had never seen them before. I didn't hate them. It wasn't the worst Sunday I've ever had. I had worse Sundays. Then marathoning all the Twilights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
Taylor Lautner.
And Alex.
That was scary. Taylor Lautner.
Taylor Lautner is the correct answer. We're
Had the
at
same
5-5. As we get to your next question, which comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. And your question is, which DreamWorks film features the main characters playing a game called Ball, where they attempt to score points by getting a ball through a hoop before the sun reaches a certain point? I would win this. With the sun, I'd be like, I got it. I don't actually know all the rules. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Alex.
Road to El Dorado.
And Redshaw.
Koho is about to kill me. The Road to El Dorado.
The Road to El Dorado is correct. Still tied 6-6. Each player only missing 1 question so far. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth. What does Frodo give to Sam as a gift before leaving on the boat at the end of The Return of the King? We'll take a general answer. Oh, that's the first time. Unless it happens in the other minutes, like I said, that we haven't shot yet. But here it is. General answer. It's back in all its glory. I'll come up with some other... Whoa, perfect round. You know, I don't know. We'll think of some hand gestures. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
I blanked super hard, so I said bread.
And Alex.
The book he's been writing.
The book he's been writing is correct. Book is correct. Alex takes the lead, 7-6. As we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Mission Impossible. Which Mission Impossible film takes place primarily in Australia? Shout out to the people. We all know them. We all know who they are. The big 3. Mike Hanley, Payson maybe, and me. All Australians. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Alex.
Mission Impossible 2.
And Redshaw.
I also said Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2 is correct. Indeed. As we get to the final question of round number 1, Alex is in the lead 8 to Cameron 7. The final question will come in the category of horror icons. And your question is, who directed the original Friday the 13th? I can't really ever think of things like bad things that have happened on like the act, like in life, you know. We're like, it's Friday the 13th, and I'm like, oh, okay. Bad things happen every day. Every day could be Friday the 13th. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
I left out the middle initial. I said Sean Cunningham.
And Alex.
Nothing.
I will accept Sean Cunningham. That is correct. Sean Cunningham is correct. We have a tie game, 8-8, at the end of round 1. So yeah, a real close game here going on. It's an exciting one. But we will move into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. There will be 8 categories on a wheel, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel, and will be asked 5 questions from the chosen category. Each question will be worth 2 points apiece, unless, of course, you would like to go down to multiple choice, at which case each question will only be worth 1. Everybody, look out. There is stealing in round number 2. It's very scary. That being said, your categories on the wheel today are as follows: Star Wars, Planet of the Apes, DC, MCU, Disney Animation, James Bond, Scores and Soundtracks, Disney Live Action, and of course, Spinners and Opponent's Choice. Cameron Redshaw, we are tied, but you are the higher ranked today. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Good job, by the way. I'd say we go second.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Second, you shall go as I bring in Spence.
Big shot.
And Alex, this will be your first official spin.
Yeah.
Lands on Planet of the Apes. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I know track record a little bit.
I'm leaning on keeping it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep it.
All right.
All right.
Take your time. Think it through. Use your 15 seconds.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan. All right, Alex. I will be administering your questions in the category of Planet of the Apes as I am the only one present. Are you prepared?
Yep.
All right, your first question. Which Apes film features an avalanche?
War for the Planet of the Apes.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. How does Armando die in Conquest for the Planet of the Apes?
He throws himself out a window.
We can accept that for 2 points. That is correct. Your third question. In Planet of the Apes, how does Caesar gain Buck the gorilla's trust while at the facility in Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
Freeing him from his enclosure.
We can accept that as well. That is correct for 2 more points. Letting him out of his cage. Your penultimate question, Planet of the Apes, Alex. In 2001's Planet of the Apes, who plays Ari, the ape who helps Leo form a human resistance?
Helena Bonham Carter.
That is correct for 2 more points as well. And your final question in Planet of the Apes. In Beneath the Planet of the Apes, who comes to Zira and Cornelius's home while they are treating Brent's wounds?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice options is A. Nova, B. Taylor, C. Dr. Zaius, D. Ursus. You can answer in 5.
Could you repeat the options, please?
Sure thing. Your options again are A. Nova, B. Taylor, C. Dr. Zaius, D. Ursus.
Um,
5, 4, 3.
Nova.
That is incorrect. Redshaw's answer, a 1-point steal. Is it A. Nova, B. Taylor, C. Dr. Zaius, D. Ursus?
I'll say Dr. Zaius.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. Ending Alex's round 2 in a very good round 2. It was scoring 8 points, but Redshaw getting the 1-point steal, which brings the score to Alex with 16, Cameron Redshaw with 9, as we bring back up the wheel, and Mr. Koho for Redshaw's win. Cameron Redshaw, this will be your first spin. Lands on Star Wars. So
I think you could probably do better.
I can. I could also do worse.
I mean, yeah, there was definitely worse, but I don't know. Do you feel like you can keep this and get 7, or do you want to try and go for something that we can maybe get 10? Because, like,
yeah,
I mean,
I'm not terribly confident in.
Right, I was gonna say the
crazy,
base window situation in round 1 is freaking me out. I would say we respin. I would say
yeah.
I would say let's risk it.
This will be your second spin, for which you will have to keep.
Risk pays off. There you go.
God damn it. Okay.
Would you like your
Well, now
categories?
What was that, Nick?
sure.
Yeah, we'll take categories.
Okay, your categories are Star Wars, DC, MCU, Disney Animation, James Bond, scores and soundtracks, and Disney live action.
Do you want scores or do you want to maybe go for Disney Animation?
I'm not sure. Either could backfire like real hard. Where's Oscars? Nick, can I have Oscars?
Can we bring back Oscars every time we land on spinners? I mean, I feel like either you're gonna do fine in. If you feel better about trying to just remember names of people, I would say let's just go scores and soundtracks.
We'll just do that. I've been studying that more.
Yeah, I'd say let's go scores and soundtracks.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Scores and soundtracks. Sounds like the
Yeah,
official choice. All right. Cameron Redshaw, are you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks?
Maybe.
Great. Your first question. Which Star Trek film was composed by Dennis McCarthy? Five, 4, 3.
I'll take multiple because I'm between two.
All right. Your multiple choice options is A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Undiscovered Country, C, The Motion Picture, or D, Generations.
There's the two of them. I'll go with my gut. Undiscovered Country.
That is incorrect. Alex, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again: A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Undiscovered Country, C, The Motion Picture, or D, Generations.
Excuse me. Generations.
Generations is correct for a 1-point steal.
Shoot.
All right, Redshaw, your second question. In Deadpool 2, what AC/DC song plays as the X-Force skydives out of the plane?
I'll take multiple choice again.
Okay, your multiple choice options is A, Highway to Hell, B, Back in Black, C, Shoot to Thrill, or D, Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck?
That is correct, and bringing back all the traumatic memories of college drinking games. All right, Cameron Redshaw. Your third question is scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for 1978's Halloween?
John Carpenter.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in scores and soundtracks. The Patsy Cline song Walkin' After Midnight appears in which YA film?
Oh, dear. Why? Okay. I'll go multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options is A, The Scorch Trials, B, New Moon, C, Mockingjay Part 1, or D, Allegiant.
I'll go New Moon.
That is incorrect. Alex, chance for a 1-point steal is A, The Scorch Trials, B, New Moon, C, Mockingjay Part 1, or D, Allegiant.
That's a blind guess, honestly. Allegiant.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right. And Redshaw, your final question is scores and soundtracks. Which Middle-earth actor sings The Last Goodbye for The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies? Answer in 5, 4.
I'll take a repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat of the question. The question again. Which Middle-earth actor sings The Last Goodbye for The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies?
Yeah, no, I'll go multiple choice again. Dang.
All right, Your multiple choice options is it A. Kate Blanchett, B. Billy Boyd, C. Sylvester McCoy, or D. David Wenham?
Billy Boyd.
That is correct for 1 point.
Should just went for it. No.
End of round 2. Here's the score after round 2. We have Alex in the lead with 17 to Cameron Redshaw's 13. But anything can happen as we move into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. This is the betting round. Each player will get the chance to bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points once they hear the category of the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will go until someone is mathematically eliminated. Any questions as we get into round number 3? All right, then the first question you can bet points on is Star Trek. All right, and we will get bets starting with Redshaw.
I said 1.
And Alex.
Same.
All right, 1 point apiece. The question in Star Trek is, which Star Trek villain had a previous relationship with Picard and attempts to form a relationship with Data? I like these films. Many people do not. People are mean. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Redshaw.
I said Board Queen.
And Alex.
Same. The Board Queen.
The Board Queen is the correct answer. Each player will get a point. The score is now 18 to 14. As we get to the next category for which you can bet points, which is Fandom Quotes. And we will get bets this time, starting with Alex.
Nothing.
And Redshaw.
I drew a donut on a stick.
Oh no, how shocked I am. So glad I took the time to write this well-crafted question. The question in Fandom Quotes is, which DC film features the quote, "I'm a night stalking, crime-fighting vigilante, and a heavy metal rapping machine"? For those of you watching at home, you may note a certain inflection that I purposely left out of that line so as not to give any hints, but I will say that it was very difficult to not do that. I will argue that outside of this call, most people just didn't like hearing Fandom whatever as the category. They didn't really like either of them, for being honest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Start with Alex.
Steel.
And Redshaw.
I said the Lego Batman movie.
The Lego Batman movie is the correct answer.
Doesn't matter.
Is what I was trying to avoid.
Give
But
me those stats.
no points were bet, so we are still at 18 to 14. Your third question for which you can bet points on comes in the category of Disney live action. All right, we will get bets, this time starting with Redshaw.
I said 2.
And Alex.
I drew a rock.
All right, it's a lovely rock. Your question in Disney live action. What game does the film Queen of Katwe center around? Enough said, you know what I mean? Got some faces backstage, like, but that's the cookie crumbling, you know what I mean? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Well, we'll start with Alex, who bets here.
Chess.
And Redshaw.
Chess.
Chess is the correct answer. Redshaw will gain 2 points. Alex, who bet 0, will stay where they are at with 18 to Redshaw's 16. It is a very close game as we get to the penultimate category of round 3, which is scores and soundtracks. And this time we will get bets starting with Alex.
Non-point.
And Redshaw.
We'll see. 2.
Your question is scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for the original X-Men? It's funny because now that we're doing this new editing style, no one can see what is happening. So I get here and I'm like, what are you gonna bet? But I know because I heard him talking. You don't know. this. Get answers in 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Redshaw's final repeat. The question again: who composed the score for the original X-Men? Get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Alex, who bet 0,
John Ottman.
and Redshaw.
I'm really not confident, but I also said John Ottman.
And your winner, Alex Martinez. The correct answer was Michael Kamen. Michael Kamen was the correct answer. But good guesses on the part of every competitor. So with that, Alex pulls out the win in a very close game. Redshaw definitely mounting a bit of a comeback after not doing as well as he had hoped in round 2. But that being said, Alex was looking really good. Both players hit 8 in round 1. Alex nearly swept his round 2 category. And Redshaw sounds like, he said it when he was picking him. He said either one could backfire, and it sounds like it did just a little bit, but he still made a great comeback. And it was very fantastic to watch. Let's talk to the man himself right now. Cameron Redshaw, you had very little confidence coming into this. At any point, did that confidence sort of like arrive and you were like, okay, maybe I got this?
It only went downwards. I don't know. I just need to really lock down a strength for round 2 because I just don't have any like Phantom categories I feel like I can run, honestly. But it still had fun. I was hoping I could memorize a list of a bunch of names and then couldn't remember which one was Dennis McCarthy, which one was the other guy. And yeah, it's okay.
There, Koho, thoughts?
I think Doc played really solid. It scored soundtracks. We weren't ready for it today. We didn't have that one as buckled down as we needed to. Yeah, I mean it happens. We're still working out his new Oscars. We're working on it. We'll find it. Once we find it, Doc will be right back to where he was. And that's part of the confidence is knowing you have something on that wheel that you can go great in, and we didn't feel 100% of anything today. And that's something that can be fixed with a little bit more prep. And we will. Alex played great. Alex played fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I remember last season Alex playing and me being like, yeah, promising, good, and Spence being like, well, I'm working with them more, and this is what they can do, and showing me what they can do, and I was really impressed. So, this is a good win for Alex. I'm very excited to see where Alex goes next, and that I can actually finally be on the manager side for you. We can finally do this as something against you. I'm very excited to work with Alex and Spence. Spence did a great job today. I'm also very proud of Spence in their temp management. Yeah, I think all around everyone today did a good job. But it just comes down to strengths. We'll work on one for Doc.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. We will be seeing you again this season. Likely pre-tournament. It should be an exciting time, and I think we all look forward to it. So thank you, Red. Great job today. We'll move on to the winner today. Not you.
I won.
Alex.
We
Alex.
won.
Koho, though he is usually full of the bullshit, was not today. He told the truth. You played fantastic. You did really great. You swept a round 2 category that I personally didn't know you knew anything about or you had studied or anything like that. And then you bet the way you needed to in round 3 to pull out the win. How you feeling?
I feel good. I would have liked the sweep. I would have liked the perfect round 2. But that's fine. Yeah, the criticism that kind of has been stinging in my brain is Tim and Scully in my last match being like, well, he's fine as a geek player, but is he like a fandom player? And I kind of wanted to try and prove that I do know a little bit about movies. I'm fine at movies.
I mean, if you want, Alex, I can be cocky for you because you seem very like down on yourself earlier. And I think you could use some.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cameron Redshaw is a fantastic player. I think that everyone knows that. He's very respected as a player. He's one of my favorites to watch. He's very down on himself all the time. But when called out, Redshaw can be one of the very best in the world if he absolutely needs to be. Just today, the categories got a little bit away from him, and he started coming back. That was scary when some of the categories weren't coming my way in that last round. I just had a little bit of a lead on him in that. I helped ride it out. Yeah, I'm excited about Fandom. I'm kind of all in on Fandom. I'm excited to play. I'm excited to play in singles. I'm excited to jump over to teams. Complex is on the way. Yeah, we're looking at everybody.
If I can say, it sounds like whatever shit Tim and Scully were talking has worked, because you've clearly grown in a very short amount of time. And honestly, the way Spence played in the last one standing, which is definitely premiered by now, this is a scary looking team. I'm not going to lie. I look forward to seeing you guys.
I said at the beginning, our goal, Fandom Rookie Team of the Year. It's ours. Brittany and Tyler, fuck them. They're not us. We are. I don't care. Yeah. Here's the thing. Why would you say that this isn't one of Alex's better categories? This man is coming to win. He's not Rookie of the Year because he debuted last year, beating the shit out of Kaiser. It's fine. Alex is one of the futures of this league, and I'm excited to see him play. And this season is made for him. Kingsman for life. This shit's ours.
Awesome. Well, sounds like a good note to wrap things up on. We look forward to seeing you in the near future, Alex. And heck of a match today. It was really good. Though Alex's next opponent should be very wary. And Redshaw, I could see it in his eyes. I know you probably couldn't, but he's angry. He's coming for whoever's next. I could tell that he's got the fire burning inside. But I'm very excited to see both these players next. I was very excited to watch them play today. Hopefully you were as well. Thank you all for joining us on this very exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Be sure to check out all our other matches coming out, and we will see you all next time with another very exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.